Hello and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be going over a cute little concept with you guys. This concept can be used for any occasion. So, if you're interested in this video, let's get into the video. Okay, let's get started. The first thing we're going to use is this little bowl here, and this is a pasta bowl that I purchased from Dollar General during one of their clearance events. This little bowl I think was like $1, and I purchased it for like 10%. Not 10%, but 10 cents. So let's go ahead and get started. The next item we're going to use is this Yardley lemon Epsom salt that I found in Dollar General. So let's go ahead and get this prepped up. And when I'm doing my concepts, I always fold this back because I don't want this little piece to be showing. This is the part that they used to hang on the store, and to keep the concept looking nice and neat, I'm gonna fold it back like that. This is a step that you can do if you want, but this is how I do my concepts. You don't have to do it if you don't want to. I just feel that it gives that more professional look. So let's tape that down. That's all I'm doing is taping the back of that down. All right, let me get my glue dots. I'm gonna glue this down, and I might have to use some tape to reinforce it, but let's get started here and let's see what we need. See if we can just get away with it with the glue dots. That might be working on. All right, the next thing I'm going to use is this honey cream body wash. And I purchased, this is the River and Row brand from Dollar Tree. And this is a really pretty brand. And it's a nice line because I looked on Amazon, and they do sell these products on Amazon. The next thing I'm going to use is one of the little bears from Dollar Tree. And we're just going to stick this little bear down in here. Make sure I got this over. Well, that's sticking pretty good. Like I said, this concept is quick, easy to do. This is something fast to put together. And we're just gonna stick the little bear in here. And for the tag, I'm just gonna take a piece of tape and stick it to the bowl. Because I wanna leave the actual tag on the bear. So I'll just roll up a little piece of tape and just stick right there on the bowl so that could be inside of there. All right, the next thing we're going to use is the honey scrub, the body scrub. And we're just gonna place that in there at an angle. This is what it's going to look like so far. So let me get some, I'm gonna see, I'll try tape this time. Just to secure this down, because I'm gonna sit this little scrub at an angle. All right, let's see how I want to place it in here. Make sure I got it up how I want it. And this is what it's looking like so far. And I kind of want the bear just at a little angle like this so that one of his little feet is sticking up like that. I think that's pretty cute. And I may take a glue dot and put on its hand so it's like he's holding it. So let's go ahead and do that, guys. I'm just trying to see if I can tuck this in a better angle because I don't want that showing in the little tag. I mean, that's what I'm talking about. You don't have to leave a tag on, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and leave a tag on this one. but I just want it to be in the back so you can't see it. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take 2 of these hearts here. Let me show them to you. And I purchased these from Dollar Tree, and they have several different colors there. So, and the only thing I did was, let me take 2 so I can show you. I took one like this, and I took one like this at an angle. Let me fix it first. One and laid it on top of here at an angle like this. All right, work hands. And I took one at an angle and laid it like that. And then if I wanted to slide it up a little bit more, which I did, and I just took a piece of tape and tied it around here. And then that's how I get this. So, and with this, I'm going to take this right here, this little piece right here, just for a little embellishment. It doesn't scream. I mean, you could use it for Valentine's Day, but you could also use that for a birthday, and it'll just give the gift a little bit of embellishment there, just because it's a simple, small gift, and it's gonna make us a little bit of money. So, this is a little small concept that I just wanted to, that I came up with these little bowls, and I just wanted to show you what I was working on. So let me take some glue dots and I'm gonna put on the back of here so that when I put it down, it can adhere to that yardley in the back. Not gonna put any floral in here, I don't think. Like I said, if you have this in your inventory, this is something, a cute little gift you can come up with and make you a little bit of money with. You want to always make sure you have all different types of gifts. If you're selling, wherever you're selling, if you're street selling, if you're selling to have gifts in your inventory, if you want to give this to somebody for a birthday, you want to make sure you have some of these smaller gifts available. Okay, the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna put my tool in, guys. First, I'm gonna take me some tape, and this is how I do my tool, is I take my smaller tape and I go all in the inside. So when I apply my tool to the little bowl here, that it sticks with no problem. You can also use glue dots if you want. But right now I'm choosing to use tape. Either one will work. Your glue dots or your tape. Right now I'm just gonna put my tool in, y'all. Nothing hard. And your tool will stick perfectly to the tape. That's the beauty of using tape and tool, because, or your glue dots, or whatever you decide to use, because this right here is just a simple little step, but it's gonna make your gift cute. It's gonna elevate your gift a little. You don't have to use tool, you can use shred if you want. It's all in your preference. It's whatever items you have on handy that you can make this gift flow. So I'm gonna stick that down in there, and I want one piece to probably go. Lift this up a little. I think I'm gonna take me some fish line and put on him. We'll see. Like I said, this is a gift you can just hook up in like 3 minutes. And maybe not 3 minutes, maybe 2 minutes, to be honest. But for, you know, for the video, it takes a little more time. This is an inexpensive gift, and it's going to make you a decent amount. And it doesn't require a lot to put this together. So I just want to show you, in case you had these items in your inventory, or something like these items in your inventory that you can take and use and get some coins. All right. So this is what it's looking like so far. A cute little gift. And this is the back. Okay, the next thing we're going to use is these little candies here. And I purchased these little candies from Ross when they were having that 49-cent sale. So the only thing we're gonna do is we're gonna bring 2 or 3 in here, guys. Not gonna put a whole bag in here because we don't need that. So let's see how I wanna put them in here. And this is just, maybe I might just need 2. Let's see. I don't need too many. I'm only gonna put 2 there. I might put 3 in there, guys. Fish line on it while I'm thinking about it. And then with the fish line, I'm just gonna go up under the neck and right through here. So you can't see it. Just to secure it down, the bear down like I want. And when you're using fish line, you wanna make sure you try to put it where you can't really see it, where it's not too visible when you're putting it to secure your items. What I'm doing is I'm just trying to secure him down. I might run it just back here and just tie it around like that and not even put it on that. So I'll just tie it to the yardley. Nothing hard to do. And the only reason why I'm putting a fish line on here just because I want to make sure the bear is secure. That's all. Everything else is fine. And just tie a couple knots and call it a day. Nothing too hard, nothing too fancy. And that's gonna secure your little bear in there. And it's also gonna secure these too. So this is our first little concept. I haven't really thought about how much I wanna charge for it yet. Okay, let's work on the other one. I'm gonna take the little bowl and our Yardley bath salt. And let's put our glue dots in here. You know, we don't need too many because they'll stick. Okay, the next thing we're gonna use is this honey cream body wash that we used on the other one. I wanted to just do 2 on camera. I'm probably gonna do as many as I can with these if I don't run out of these little bears. I really came up with maybe 6. I usually do about 6 of something when I'm doing it. We'll see. Not sure yet. Might change up the design a little bit. I don't know. Whatever I decide to do, y'all. Okay, with this one, I think I'm gonna use torn between the red. Wait a minute, I got a little brown one over here. Let me try this one. Okay, I think I'm gonna use the little brown one. So let's go ahead and work on it with him in there. Just so I can show you what it looks like even if you don't have the red, or you can always substitute a different color. It doesn't always have to be red and pink. So I want to show you what it looks like with the little brown bear. Let's see if I like him in there. I have several over here that I can use, but I want to show you what it looks like with the brown one. Like I said, I'm just going to put my glue dots on the end here, because I'm going to place this at an angle right in between his little legs there. So it looks like he's hugging it. All right, sit in there like we want you to sit now. The other one ain't giving me no problem. Okay, because I'm trying to go a little faster with this one. All right. Let's take the red heart. This time I'm going to use some red hearts. And like I said, the only thing I do with this is I take this and I put this one over at an angle so that they're going to stand up straight like this. And if you want to move it up a little bit, you move that one up a little bit just to give it some height. And then you just take you some tape, guys, and you tie around that. Nothing hard to do. You don't really even have to think about that. You just do what you need to do and keep on going. These are little fast gifts that you can put together and keep on rolling. It doesn't take very much thought. You just get your items together, and even if you have a little different, if your items are a little different than this, you take what you have and you use it. If you take something and you can put something together and you have these little trays and you have a different type of the little body wash and a different scrub, go ahead and use it. You don't always have to go out and purchase exactly what I have. Just use what you have in your inventory. Especially if you have an abundance of it, go ahead and use that stuff. And that'll be less money you're going out spending. And like I said, when I'm showing you something, I'm giving you an idea. You don't have to do it exactly like mine, but this is what this one is looking like. And I think he's cute, even if he's not brown. Even if he's not red or pink, it just, the brown and the red adds a little extra to it too. And I just wanted to show you that when you're doing gifts, you may have to tweak something just a little bit to get a different look. But you probably have some of the same stuff in your inventory. So guys, go ahead and put your gifts together so you can make your money for Valentine's Day. Because Valentine's Day, it doesn't require very much thought. You just put your items together and you keep on going. So, same thing with this one. But this time, we're going to use some red tulle. And I'm going to show you how just changing a few things on the gift can elevate that gift and give it a whole different look. I always tell you, it's not what you have, it's what you do with it. It's not how much you pay for something, it's what you do with it. As long as you put your items in here nice and neat, they gonna sell. They gonna sell. And some man or some young teenager or young man that's buying a gift for his mom or even his little girlfriend, they're gonna be happy to come to your table and get this gift, honey. If you're doing orders, have this stuff available so that you can show other people what you have in your inventory. Post your stuff on Instagram, Facebook, online if you're selling online. I sell a lot of gifts at my husband's job. And right now I have like 40 orders from there. So the sky is the limit. You do what you have to do to make your money. Don't overthink it. When I first started, I used to overthink everything, and sometimes I still do. And I have to stop myself sometimes. And just be like, no, it is not that serious, Victoria. Put the gift together and keep on going. Sometimes we could be our own worst critic, and that could be a good thing and a bad thing. So don't do that to yourself. It's not worth it. Just put your gifts together, honey, and keep it moving. Don't beat yourself up about it. Because I'm sure you have, if you're a designer, you have a creative mind and you can get you some gifts flowing. So don't beat yourself up, y'all. It's not worth that. We're all creative in our own little way, and that's how God made us. So don't beat yourself up because it don't look like mine, or you may have different items. It doesn't mean that your way is wrong. It does not. And please don't think that. Let me take this out. Put a piece of tape there. I always tell you guys, it doesn't have to be exactly like mine, but if you have some inventory in there that looks similar to this, put it together. Make you some money. Like I said, don't overthink it. You got this. You got this. Nah. When I was doing the other one, that thing didn't give me no problem. Look at this thing. Jeez Louise. Now, I ain't do nothing different. Nothing. I have to laugh at it sometimes. But guess what? We keep going. We're going to keep going. All right. Let me make sure I got this down. This is why I said try to use some tape or glue dots or whatever you have to put in the bottom, because it's going to help hold the tool in place, y'all. So it don't be popping all out when you shrink wrap it, or if you're, and I'm probably not going to shrink wrap these. They probably just going in some cellophane and a cute little bow, and we're going to call it a day. Not gonna shrink wrap. I'm not gonna do any of that on camera this time because I'm rolling out my orders and I just want to keep it moving. And then I'll show you a short or something with the bow or something like that, maybe. Oh, I don't need these already. Lord. Okay, let's take some candies, and I purchased these candies from Ross. I did a video of some inventory that I purchased. And we're going to take this stuff and keep it moving, y'all. You're not going to make this hard for us. Okay. Like I said, you could use tape or glue dots, whatever you want. I'm just using my little thin tape and just taping this stuff down. This is not hard. You can do this. And this is a gift that don't require floor. So if you feel like you're uneasy with the floor, choose another rock. Get an embellishment or anything and put in here. As long as it look nice and neat, baby, it's going to sell. Trust me, it is. I've been making gifts for a long time. So it's going to sell. I started off making it for my friends and family and all of that stuff. And one day I was just like, I prayed about it. And it's just like, I'm doing all this stuff for, you know, and I didn't charge a lot at the time. But, I prayed about this thing and I just kept, I decided to make it a business. And when I tell you it was the best thing that I ever did. So this is the second one. A whole different, wait. Before I do that, let me fish line it while I'm thinking about it. Let me show you that again. And the fish line isn't hard. You just take it and put it so it's not visible. Well, you try to do it so it's not visible. And you just tie it around, y'all. And you want to make sure when you're getting fish line that it's a fish line that can withstand some endurance. So when you're pulling on it, it don't constantly keep popping. And then you get annoyed with that. Trust me, I know because I did. And I still do sometimes, especially if I have like a big item. And then sometimes, even though I have some nice fish line, sometimes depending on what that item is, it'll pop. And when it pop, you just do what I do. Get you some more fish line and start again. You don't let nothing stop you. You keep on going. Don't be intimidated by certain things. All right. You see what I'm talking about? It didn't pop, but I didn't tie it good enough. Because I'm trying to rush. So let's start over. I'm just trying to, I got a lot of stuff I'm working on right now, so I'm just trying to get a video to you guys of something that I'm working on. I got a lot of orders I gotta fill, y'all. But I'm grateful for every last one of them. Every last one. And with this one, I'm just going to take a little bit of tape and just put on it right there. Just so that tie don't come loose. I don't know why it came loose that time, but like I say, even if you've been doing gifts for a long time, you still run into some hiccups, but that's okay. You don't let that stop you. If you're new to starting baskets, making concepts, then that's fine. Just keep on going and don't let nothing hinder you from what you're trying to do, because you may not can see the bigger picture right now, but God can. All right. This is this one. And this is what they look like, guys. Okay, this is the first one. And this is what it looks like in the back. You could choose to bring your candy all the way around, but I just felt like I didn't need that. And this is fine. A cute little simple gift, inexpensive gift. And this is our second one. You see what I mean when I said you can make the same gift look totally different, just tweaking a little bit of the items that you have in there. And that's what I meant. So I hope that this little idea helps and you can use it. Feel free to use it. Not really sure how much I'm going to charge yet, but it took me under $6 to make this. Okay, if you're new to my channel, please consider like, comment, and subscribing. I would love to have you a part of my YouTube family. If you're one of my oldest, thank you so much for tuning back in to another video. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much for always supporting me. Until the next video, you have a safe and wonderful day, and I will talk to you on another video. Bye-bye.